Hi there, Scorpio, and welcome back to Star-Lord is Tarot. This is your tarot forecast for the week of November the 7th through to the 13th. I went ahead, shuffled the cards, laid them all out. Let's see what's going on for the Scorps. By the way, happy birthday to any of you fellow Scorps having a birthday this week. I hope you have a fantastic one. Okay, let's get started. Your overall energy, not too bad, Scorpio. We have the Sun, major arcana of the Sun, followed then by the Ten of Wands in the upright. Next, we have the Three of Cups, followed then by the Two of Wands in the upright, and lastly, the Two of Swords in the reverse position. So for your overall energy, Scorpio, you have the beautiful Leo energy, the Sun in the upright position, which represents success, attainment, high vitality. One of my favorite cards is the Sun. Love this energy. This is where, see the yellow in the card, high vibration for the solar plexus, which means you could be feeling very confident this week, as well as feeling better. I love the vitality aspect of this energy, because this is where we could be snapping out of maybe a funky mood, depression. It could be even physical ailments. This is where we just start to feel better again. It's much like on after a few days of rain, and when you finally see that sun, it's like that feeling is like, oh yes, it feels so good. Represents success, attainment, victory, all the good stuff, as well as high vitality. Beautiful way to go for the week. Right at the beginning of the week, we have the Ten of Wands in the upright position. Well, it's a card that represents oppressive load that you're carrying. Oftentimes, this will come up when we have been working on a project that has sort of taken a lot out of us, or any, like this card can come up when, say, for example, someone has, physically moved from one home to the next or something like that. For those of you who have moved, you know how physically exhausting and the toll it takes on you when you are actually moving. So it could be some of you at the beginning of the week are undertaking some major project at work, or perhaps physically moving. Sometimes this will come up when we are doing massive renovations in a home or something like that. So it could be, but the good news is about the Ten of Wands, tens represent the ending. So this is the end of your oppressive load. Also, to a side note, sometimes this energy can pop up when we are taking on too many projects for other people. Keep in mind that, if that's the case, if that's the reason that you're overloaded, Scorpio, learn to delegate and start putting things on other people's shoulders. If they're throwing too much on your plate, make sure that you just exercise the word no, and hopefully too, maybe some of you have been stepping up, sort of covering for other people. Could be co-workers or people at home, and if that's the case, maybe it is a 10 is coming to an end. Perhaps these people are coming back to take their own responsibilities for things, and it'll help lessen your burden. Moving on, we do have a beautiful celebration for those of you celebrating a birthday this week. This is beautiful energy. This is a nice social occasion. It could be a few people, could be representative of a few people getting together. Sometimes this can represent a bon voyage party for those of you who perhaps are leaving. You could be leaving the place where you work, or leaving your home. Maybe you're moving away to another state, another country, wherever you're moving, another area. This could just be getting together, a little bon voyage party. For others of you, perhaps you have just completed the move. This could represent the housewarming party, or it could represent just getting together, celebrating something. It could be celebrating such as engagement. Maybe some of you are getting engaged, so this could be like a small celebration of you and your friends getting together to celebrate that. It could be a baby shower, it could be a small wedding. Again, I could go on and on. Remember, these are just general reads, so it's different for all of you. You let us know in the comment section below if this resonated for you, and do tell us how. So some of you could be celebrating a victory in business, in home, what have you. Very, very nice energy. Moving on towards the weekend, we have the Two of Wands in the upright position. Now, the Two of Wands generally represents 1 foot in the past, 1 foot in the future, but more future focused. Some of you could be getting ready to, maybe you've been packing up and you had your farewell party and now this is it. You're getting ready to, board the train, the plane, the boat, whatever it is you're doing, and you're moving on. This is very future focused because if you noticed, he's holding a globe in his hand and he's looking at, prospects going forward. It doesn't necessarily mean you are moving away. It could be that you are just moving on to a different phase or a different aspect of your life. You could just be, like I said, maybe you're moving, but you're just moving across town, or you're moving to a different job, but you're not necessarily leaving everything behind, but you're more focused on what's coming as opposed to what you're leaving behind. This is where the excitement is coming in. This is where the victory is. Your victory lies ahead of you, Scorpio, not in the past. The celebrations lie in future goings on and not in what has already passed. The last card you have is the Two of Swords in the reverse position, which I do like this energy inverted, because the Two of Swords in the upright position can point to whether, like, we need to make a decision whether to go right, to go left. We don't really know what's going on because we feel like we're not fully informed. But when the card is inverted, this can point back to the Ace of Swords in the upright position, which is a card of clarity and information and knowing what's what. So it could be, Scorpio, that you're making a decision based on the fact that you now have the clarity. I keep seeing that for Scorpio lately, is that, more and more clarity is coming into your experience, more truths are being, told and unveiled. So it could be, Scorpio, that you're finally seeing the truth about something. So you're definitely more focused on where you're going than where you've been, because now that you have the truth and you have it sort of lights your way forward almost. That's what it looks like to me. It looks like something is lighting your way forward, and it's probably the truth. If you take it with the last couple of readings for Scorpio, the last couple of weeks, there's been a lot of clarity coming through. A lot of things are changing because and based on the truth and the clarity that's coming towards you. And I see that this week there'll be like celebrations and a lot to be happy and thankful for, because it looks like your struggles here and your oppressions coming more to an end now. Maybe a lot of you have been burdened and, because you didn't know what was going on. There could have been a lot of confusion, a lot of deception around. But it looks like that's all coming to an end. Everything is unfolding exactly the way it needs to be. And you're moving forward with full clarity with that Two of Swords in reverse. So looks like an interesting and beautiful week, with the sun being the overall energy. So please don't forget to leave that comment in the comment section below and let us know what's going on. Wish you all the best. Hope you have a fantastic week, Scorpio, and hope the reading helped you. If it did, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you again next week. Namaste, much love. Bye-bye for now.